So it's been a hot little minute. It's been a hot little minute. Was it 3 months? 3 months. It's been 3 months since my last upload. You know, yikes. All right, what is up, my ninjas? This is Ninja Shark 01 here, bringing you another video 3 months later. Anyways, so you know, it's been a little minute. It's been a hot little minute, and I decided to bring a tier list about, just because I want to. Please don't unsubscribe from the channel. I've already had a lot of people unsubscribe because I just took a long hiatus. So yeah, I decided to do a tier list video of Tokyo Revengers because it's been an anime I've been recently I got into, and I read the manga, so I'm all caught up. So yeah, I just wanted to get into this. Hope you guys enjoy this video. There will be spoilers for Tokyo Revengers, so I am putting up a spoiler warning right now because I don't want people to be like, you spoiled the show for me. I didn't spoil anything for you, dog. You spoiled yourself. Anyways, so yeah, without further ado, let's hop into this tier list video. All right, so of course Takamichi has to be indulted, because what would we have without Takamichi? He is the story, dog. This man started off as a 26-year-old man about to die, went back in time, and now he's going back in time, like back and forth, trying to save all of these people from doom. Like, come on now. And then the thing is, I know he a crybaby, I know he's not strong, but look at it this way. This man has had to experience so much hardship with his own eyes, looking at how the future is going to turn out. So I don't know, I'd be emotional too if that was me. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. Also, I like how it's going now in the newest chapters. Again, there will be spoilers. So I like how he just joined Brahmin, and I'm really enjoying how the story is going the way that it's going. So hey, yeah, I'm excited to see how the final arc is gonna go and what Takamichi will be able to do, because he can't travel back in time right now. He can't, without Mikey, of course, but we're gonna get to Mikey. So bada bing bada boom. Naoto, of course, he's goated too, because without him, Takamichi wouldn't have a way to jump back and forth through, like, in the past, back into the future. And he's been Takamichi's right hand man, even in the past, like constantly shaking his hand, you know, helping him out and all this stuff. He told him about the future, and then he's a detective, all this stuff. And in that one chapter where after they had met with the former 11th head of the Black Dragons, was it one of these guys on here? I forget his name. Taiju. And then he got shot. I was like, man, that's tough. That was tough. It was crazy. But he's definitely a goated character, to say the very least. Like, he's done a lot. He's done a lot for Takamichi, and he deserves to be up in that spot. So Hina, oh yikes. Oh no, I'm malfunctioning. Hina, I'm gonna put her in goated, because not only does she care about Takamichi, but I honestly think that this is a very well written, I know there's a well written category, but I think she's a very well written female character, because not only does she care about Takamichi, but she understands, like, the hardship that he's going through, and she is willing to help him out in any way, shape, or form. And that's what I like about her character. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy her as a female character for him. And even when he told her about the time travel, she took it she understood it and she lived with it. And then she even like got Mikey and Draken in to fight Tenjiku, whatever. She got them to help Takamichi in his. She got them to help Takamichi in his fight, which was really nice. And she even showed up. I really enjoy her character. Like I don't feel like she's just a boring female character, because her being there just is nice. I like it. And plus the whole story really kind of revolves around him trying to save her, and the effort that he's trying to go through, and for her to still be a likable character means a lot to the show. So she deserves to be there. So Sano Manjiro, aka Mikey, dude is cold. Man just uses his legs and just takes out anybody. The invincible Mikey. I love how much character he has. I genuinely do. And the fact that he is able to still stand strong, like in the past, of course, because in the present, in every single present, Mikey is kind of like not okay, which is really sad. Like even the older version of Mikey, when Takamichi went back into the present, the one with the black hair, he had killed all of the members of the Tokyo Manji gang, but he still had a smile on his face when he was talking to Takamichi. He didn't want to kill him. He didn't kill him, which was good. He even was crying because it seemed like he wanted to be saved, but he just knew he couldn't be. And then once Takamichi went into the current present, and when he was a member of Bonton, or Botan, whatever too, he, even though he did shoot Takamichi and was telling him like he didn't want it to be that way or whatever in his dark impulse, you can see once Takamichi saved him, he wanted to be saved, which is really deep. I love all of Mikey's fight scenes from when he first showed up. He was already just a freaking amazing character. And again, even though he's experienced so many hardships, like his older brother died, his closest friend died, his sister died, and his adopted brother died, he still was able to hold like a smile on his face, even though he did go down a dark path and now made the Kanto Manji game. He's still a very goated character in my opinion. So now we go into Draken. I enjoy Draken. He's really strong. Of course, Mikey's right-hand man, second in command. I enjoy him because he has a lot of depth. I'm glad that Takamichi was able to save him. And of course, Draken's like, when they were fighting he had to fight Hanma, and he was trying to catch up. Takamichi and him were trying to catch up to Kisaki. He was like, hey, I can tell that you've been holding such like a heavy burden on your shoulders, but like I can see, and I will help you out through this. Like Draken's a very reliable guy. Really enjoy the type of character that he is. He's honestly a pure badass. I really like Draken. And you could tell that he really, really wants to save Mikey, but he just isn't the person to do it, which is kind of sucks. But he knows that Takamichi is a person who can save Mikey. Like when Mikey was about to kill Kazutora, Draken was like, I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have done what Takamichi did. He holds Mikey's like best interest at heart, but he knows that it sucks that he can't like stop Mikey from doing things, but he will like back Takamichi up throughout any and everything. So yeah, Emma, I like Emma. She's cool. I like her relationship with Draken. I'm gonna put her in well written. I like her relationship with Draken. It's really nice. And again, she's not like one of those like boring, bland female characters that a lot of manga / anime create. I like her. I don't think that she's goated in a sense, but I definitely do like her. I think it was really sad when she died. Kisaki is a bastard. I don't like him. But man, it was really tough because I wanted to see her, Draken, and like Mikey in the future having a good life. But it just wasn't able to happen. So yeah, but I still like her as a character. Alright, Maji. I'm gonna put him in well written. I'm not gonna put him in goated, and I'm gonna actually put my reason why. I wish we would have been able to see more of him than the one arc that we did with Valhalla. It was a little bit like he did come in when they were fighting Mobius, but we only got to briefly see him. In the anime, they actually expanded on him fighting a little bit more, which was really cool. But then like it was like immediately he left the gang, went to Valhalla. They had their big fight. He was about to beat Kisaki, but Kazutora stabbed him and he wasn't able to keep going, and then he killed himself. I like that he knew that Kisaki was behind pretty much everything, and I really enjoyed that he was pretty much doing this in order to save his friends. I like that. I just wish that we would have been able to see more of him before he died. And plus, he was only like 15 or 16 and he killed himself for his like friends. Man, that one was tough. That was a tough death. That was a really tough death. Like, yeah. But again, that's why he's well written to me. Alright, so we got Chifuyu. Obviously, he's goated. He was Baji's right hand man, and also is Takamichi's right hand man. Like, besides Naoto, even in the future, Chifuyu cares about Takamichi a lot. And then when Takamichi comes back, he was one of the people that he told, like, hey, this is what the future is going to be. And Chifuyu is like, I want to help you throughout anything. Like, I'm going to help you. I'm your right hand man, and I want to help you. Like, he was right there with him when they were when Smiley was fighting Kaku. He was right there with him when they were fighting Tenjiku. He's a reliable right hand man. So, and everyone always calls him best boy. So yeah, I like his character. He's really dope. And actually, when this is being recorded tomorrow, which is going to go up on Saturday, we actually get to see more of Chifuyu. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. Alright, Mitsuya. I like Mitsuya. He's a very well written character. I'm not gonna put him in Nah, I gotta put him in goated. I kind of thought about it because Mitsuya, he's the 2nd Division captain, well, 2nd Division commander of the Tokyo Maji gang, and he's so dope. Like, I liked how he showed his gratitude to Takamichi after the Valhalla fight. I really liked that. He made him his own uniform and everything. And then after the fact, when they had to fight the Black Dragons, he was right there with Hakai, fighting Taiju with Takamichi. I like that. And plus, in the anime, he actually has one of my favorite voice actors. I can't say the name off the top of my head, but he voices Soma from Food Wars and Inosuke from Demon Slayer. And if you guys know, Inosuke is my favorite character from Demon Slayer. So I like Mitsuya. Really dope. Really dope. So yeah. Mitsuya's sister, I'm sorry, I can't say anything. Now, she was like big in his character development, but I don't know. She's just not much to say. Trash, nothing else to say. No offense. Alright, Hakai, he's definitely goated. I like him. being introduced to him in the Black Dragons. Well, first of all, we were introduced to him before like the whole Black Dragons arc, when Takamichi went back into the future, where he was a Tokyo Manji commander, like executive, and we actually got to see Hakai, and the way he was treating the like other executives was like very like as if he didn't care about them. But then like going back into the past and seeing that he's actually a very caring, cares about his gang, loves his sister, very shy amongst girls. He is a very cool character, very strong, and he really just wants to show his brother, like put his brother in his place, which eventually his brother was put in his place. I like him. And then again, like the fight against Tenjiku, he was right there among Takamichi and everyone else, Chifuyu, because Mitsuya was taken out by the Tenjiku members. I really like how he is. Now, of course, like he wasn't really matched against the twins, but he definitely was holding his own against the Tenjiku members, which was really dope. And I actually do like his design, like the short hair and then like the scar on his mouth and then like the little swirl in his hair. I like it. All right, so Pa, third commander, like third division commander. I don't really care about him. He showed up and then got arrested, and we really don't get to see much about him. I don't hate him, but I really don't like him. So he's definitely in the middle for me. I know he was one of the founding members of the Tokyo Manji gang, but he doesn't really do much for me because he was in jail. Now, I know we get to see a lot of him in the future because he's out of jail, but he doesn't do much for me. Same goes for Payon. He's okay. He turned against the gang and then like came back into the gang. Now, he did help out in the Tenjiku as the acting commander for the 3rd Division, but I don't know, he's just not that great to me. He's okay. All right, so Smiley, I like Smiley. He's a very well written character. One of my favorite scenes in the anime actually is when he's just punching the Mobius member repeatedly. It's hilarious. And he's like, murder, yay, die, yay. It's hilarious. The fact that he has a smile on his face but can be so angry and violent all the time is just a total contrast from what his twin brother is. And I think he's well written. I just wish that we could have seen a little bit more from him, because in the battle against Tenjiku, he was out of commission because they took him out as well as Mitsuya. So I wish that he would have been able to be there. Now, he did fight Kaku, but I don't think that Kaku was using his full power, because I feel like Kaku's really strong. Now, I don't know how strong he is. Like, he was one of the Heavenly Kings, but he was able to take out Angry, which I'm gonna get there, with ease, even though it said that Angry is stronger than Smiley. So yeah, I wish that we would have been able to see more of him, but we got to see what we got to see. So Angry, personal bias, I really enjoy him. He's dope. I like how he looks angry, but he cares about people. He doesn't, like, I've read the wiki about him quite a bit. He doesn't want to fight unless he absolutely has to. And when he went into his blue ogre form and took out 3 of the Heavenly Kings with ease, that was so freaking cool. I've reread those chapters so many times, and I love he was like, when I get angry, like when I cry, my brother said I'm gonna turn into a murderer. And then he just socked them. Not only did he have a broken arm, he had a broken leg as well, but was able to take out the Heavenly Kings with ease. Man, now he didn't take out Kaku again. Kaku was able to beat him with ease, but he just kept, man, I like Angry. I like Angry way more than Smiley, because again, I wish we would have been able to see more of Smiley. I just feel like Angry is more of I like him more as a character. So this is Moto. I'm gonna read, like, I'm not really good at remembering their names, so yeah, I'm gonna put him in something in the middle, because we didn't get to see much from him until he betrayed Toman, and then he was a Heavenly King. Now, don't get me wrong, he was strong because he kidnapped Takamichi, and all them, but he just, I don't care about him. I don't really care about him. And then also he was about to stab Smiley after he lost. I mean, stab Angry after he lost. But yeah, I don't really care about him. He's not. I don't like him. I'm gonna move him down to meh. Him, I don't even know his name. I just know he was his like vice captain of the 5th division. I don't like him. He seems like a terrible person. We didn't get to, his character didn't really get fleshed out until after like everything had already happened. Now he was in the future with Bonten, the gang that Mikey created. I think he's like the vice captain or whatever, and also he's like a important member in the Sano Manjiro gang. He also killed him, Moto, or I forget his name. He killed him, but I just don't like him. He just seems like a very slimy guy, and I don't really care for him. So yeah. Now Kazutora, I'm gonna put him in well written. It's really sad how his character is, because the way that he is like he kind of didn't have a lot. He had friends that he created, like helped create the Tokyo Manji gang with, like the 6 of them, Mikey, Draken, Mitsuya, Maji, Kazutora, and Pop. But then like he was trying to do a good deed for Mikey, killed his brother, and then like his brain pretty much like set it into like, this isn't my fault, this is all Mikey's fault, and went to juvie because of it. And then once he got out, he still was blaming Mikey. But even so, Mikey still was like, I can't forgive him, but he will forever be a part of the Tokyo Manji gang. Kazutoro is just, he's a interesting character. He's broken, but I still enjoy the way that he is. And I know that Mikey killed him in one future, but it's a good thing that he didn't kill him in the present timeline. So yeah, as much as controversy say, I have to say that he's a very goated character. Not only is he well written, but he pretty much has succeeded in every way possible. Every single future that Takamichi has tried to prevent, Kisaki was right there to turn it right back into his favor. The first one, when Hina died, after he came back, he went back into the future. Everything was still the same. Everything was still the same. Not only that, but the future where Mikey killed everyone. He killed everyone. And then it was said that Kisaki died. But he didn't. He didn't die. He literally came back. He came back. He faked his death and then was about to kill Takamichi. It's crazy how much power that this guy had. And it's so funny, at the beginning of the series, this man was only 13. When he was doing all of this, he's only 13 years old. So he pretty much convinced Mikey to, like, in every single future, convinced Mikey to be for him to be like Mikey's number one. Like in one future he killed Draken. In one future, when Mikey killed Kazutora, he had somebody take the fall. He's a well-written character. Slimy, disgusting, horrible. He's killed so many people and he doesn't care. But I cannot say that he's not a well-written character. I can't say that. Without him, the story wouldn't be able to be the story. And if I'm being completely honest, I think that the story, depending on where the story goes, it could have ended after he died. Like, it could have ended right after that. So, yeah. Hanma, I'm gonna say he's a well-written. I can't say he's goated. Because, I don't know, there's something about him that is kind of like really off and odd. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I've had theory of like Hanma being the second time leaper, because how Hanma was when Takamichi went to the bathroom or whatever, Hanma was like, oh, so you're not in the car. I thought you were going to be in the car. It would have killed two birds with one stone. Like, how did he know that Takamichi was even in the car? I don't know, man. Like, he's really strong for no reason, but he's just like Chisaki's lapdog, and he's okay with it. I just want to see more of him, like, fleshed out, because he's still alive. I just want to see what he's gonna do in these like upcoming, because I don't think that the writer is gonna forget that Hanma is there. I want to see what he's gonna do in the upcoming arc, because I feel like he still has more. Because like, depending on how he is, I think he can move to goated, but like, I still want to see what he's gonna do. So Akun, yeah, I like him. He's cool. He's well written. He definitely wants Takamichi to save everyone. Like, in each future that he was in, like, he tried to kill Takamichi twice, but because he survived, he's like, hey, like, you gotta save everybody, dude. Like, you have to. Like, it's up to you. And like, in the past, even though like he was the leader of their gang, he will back up Takamichi no matter what. And I really enjoy how he is. I like him. So I forget his name, but he's up there too. The gang encyclopedia. I really like his character. He's really goofy. He's really cool. And I just enjoy him. He's nice. I like his character. He doesn't really do much, but the amount of screen time that he does get, I like him. Now him, I'm gonna put him in the absolute like below average, because he really doesn't do much. He kind of just is there with these guys plus the other guy. Like, the other guy's not even on here. I guess he got forgotten about. They just really get forgotten about. And now they were in the gang in the future when Takamichi was a part of the like, he was an executive in Toman. But again, they really don't do much. I like these two way more than him and the other one. So Trash, he tried to kill Draken but failed. Yeah, I don't really care about him. Him also trash. You know, I'm gonna put him in like average, because he did give some useful information to Chifuyu and Takamichi, because he gave him some useful information about Kisaki, which is really nice. Him, I really don't care. He was in Valhalla, but he's really kind of trash as well. Didn't really do much. Doesn't really do much for me. I'm gonna put Taiju in still awesome. He's an okay written character, but he's really strong. And what all he was doing to Takamichi, Mitsuya, and Hakai, and yeah, but he was a monster. He is a monster. But again, like I can't say that he's like too well written. Like now I know he did like get the way he did because like of like the whole parent situation, but I know he was trying to make Hakai tougher, but I don't know, he just was yeah, but he was just really strong, so that's why I'm gonna put Hakai and Taiju's sister in goated. She wanted to protect her little brother throughout thick and thin. I really like her. She wanted to fight Taiju. She was about to kill him because of Kisaki. Everything is Kisaki, man. And she just wanted her little brother to be okay. And I really like her. She's nice girl. Nice girl. Like this series has a lot of nicely well written female characters. And I like that. Having like bland characters, like I don't like them. I said Coco. He's in the middle for me. Nah, he's going to meh, okay. Because he was a part of the Black Dragons and like his whole motive is cool, but I don't know. His motive makes sense, but I don't really care for him as a character because like, yeah, like is it Mocho? Or was it one of the two? Again, not good with these names. He kidnapped all three of them, Inuit, Takamichi, and Coco. And he's the one who actually joined Shinjuku, even though he didn't really have to. Like, I know he was being threatened or whatever. He joined and then still was doing it, and then like afterwards parted ways, and now he's a part of the Sano Manjiro gang, and then he was also a part of Banten in the future. And he's doing it all for money, but like, dude, like, come on. I don't know. He's not really interesting. Now, I'm gonna put him in like still awesome because like his whole resolve was like the Black Dragons, and he really looked up to Shinichiro. But I'm not gonna say he's well written because like he is well written, but at the same time, I think that there are more characters that are, and he having his whole resolve of like, oh, like Takamichi's gonna be like the next leader of the Black Dragons, and like it seems like whoever is like he just wants someone to lead him. He doesn't seem too independent of himself. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put his sister in like below average. Like her death was crazy, but she really didn't have much effect on me. Aizana, gonna put him in GOAT. His whole everything is just really sad. Like his parents abandoned him. He had a whole little sister that he knew about, but he really couldn't see her. Shinichiro really wanted to like be a big brother to him. Then like he was like, oh, like I'm not even your real blood. Even though then like Shinichiro still wanted to be a brother to him. And I don't know. But he's still also really strong. And he was able to go toe to toe with Mikey. Mind you, Mikey was not in a right state of mind to fight because his sister did just die. But he was able to keep up with Mikey, even best Mikey in some points. But he also didn't care about his gang members, which is crazy thing. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy him. I just wish that he would have been able to like switch up before he died, because like literally after he got shot and was bleeding out, that's when he kind of came to the resolve to kind of be like, yeah, man, I kind of messed up. So Kaku, come on. No, I don't want him in the middle. I want him in GOATed. I like Kaku as a character. Being like an old friend of Takamichi's, kind of like seeing how like they were friends when they were really little, and see how you can part ways and then like come back and realize like how two people went down separate paths but still were able to meet in the middle and see like this person went down one way and then this person went down the other. I like that. And he's also really strong. Like again, he was able to take out Angry in his blue ogre form. Yeah, Kaku is just I like Kaku. Him as a character is just really nice. Now, him, one of the three kings, he's okay. He did have history with Smiley and Angry, but I don't really care about him. He's trash. Pei was able to take him out easily. He's trash. The twins, I'm in the middle for them. Like, I know that they were like really strong, but I'm really in the middle. I'm in the middle about them. I know that they are a part of one of the new gangs. I forget which one they're a part of. But yeah, whatever. South, yeah, I like him. I like how he attacks with like musical, like music words. And he's just really tall, really big. I like his tattoo. And he's bigger than Draken, and that's saying something. Yeah, I can't wait to see what more we get to see of him. And the fact that he was about to challenge Takamichi was really crazy. Like, Takamichi was like, I'm gonna stop Sano Manjiro. He was like, hey, you trying to interrupt us? Like, and he was about to like work Takamichi but Takamichi didn't flinch though. That's how freaking badass he is. And but then Draken came in, whatever. So yeah, South is pretty cool. I can't really say much about them though. I can only really put South and Senju both in the still awesome, because like I can't say if they're written well or if they're awesome. I can't. So Senju seems really strong, seems like Mikey, especially in like in the newest chapter when Senju was like, after Takamichi was like, hey, I'm gonna join Brahmin, and then Senju was like, you're gonna be my gopher. Like, that was something that, like, when Mikey was like, oh, you're gonna be my insert word here. Something like similar to Mikey. So I can't wait to see what more we can see from Senju, because Senju seems like a interesting character, and I want to eventually have Senju either in the well-written or goated category. So yeah. Shinichiro, I'm gonna put him in the well-written category. I wish they would have been able to see, I hope that we're gonna be able to see what type of leader he was in the Black Dragons, because we've only really heard stories. So I want to see some backstories, like some flashbacks of how he was in the Black Dragons, and the fact that he's impacted so much of this story. Like, he was a major factor in how Aizana was, and he is a major factor of how he was, and just like he's impacted so much of like how the gangs were. And he inspired Mikey to be able to like create his gang the way that he wanted to. So I can't wait for us to see more of what Shinichiro was, so I can put him in the goated category, because I really want to. But yeah, I want to see. Now, I'm gonna put these three in the middle. Now, they were a part of the original Black Dragons, but we haven't really seen much from them yet. So I'm just really in the middle of them both. I mean, all three of them. And I know he was the second in command, and I know both of these guys were like... Now, we did get to see him like punch... Did he punch South? He punched someone out of the way, which was really dope. And he just appeared. So I can't wait to see what these three have entail. But we just haven't seen much yet. Waiting on chapter 216. And that should be coming out like next week. So yeah, so this has been my tier list video for the Tokyo Revengers manga / anime. Let me know how you guys would do your tier list of these characters if you guys do watch Tokyo Revengers. If not, I definitely recommend it and reading the manga. It's a really good show. If you like time travel, if you like fights, if you like gangs, then this is definitely a show for you. And yeah, I'm just gonna let this sit right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do plan on getting back to uploading. I definitely want to get back into it. I may do more Tokyo Revengers content because I really enjoy the show, and there's a lot that I would like to talk about, like theories and how I feel about characters. Like I could make a video about like Takamichi, Angry, where is he? Angry, Smiley, like just how much I like these characters and like how I feel that they're gonna be. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this tier list, how you guys would rank it, where you guys are in the story, if you like it, if you don't. Be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot. I'm back on my road to 200. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you and peace out.